We are back with the PolyFC Show. And today we have to talk about so many things because the football world is erupting. Yes, firstly, the Champions League final. Because a certain man on this panel right here is now a loser. He was so gassed.
I'm still a champion, mate.
He was so gassed saying he's a champion. But you're not a double champion, are you?
I'm the champion of the
You know
Premier
what it
League.
is? We done a watch along, so now it's time we actually let it settle in and we hear his thoughts after the game
Yeah, look, as you can hear, Naeem's voice is completely gone.
from Celebrate. Yeah.
So he cannot even speak
Celebrating
right
for a team that's not his.
I swear, if it weren't 11 in the morning, I'd be still jumping on this table right now. We done this any later and I had some energy.
Watch him still do it. Watch him still do it.
But yeah, we also got to talk about some transfer rumours because I'm hearing shouts of Iriola. I'm hearing Enzo Maresca having a budget of we'll tell you soon. I'm hearing Rodgers to Arsenal. I'm hearing all of these things. So we need to talk about that. Then also, we had an incident on the roads. Not actually on the pitch, off the pitch.
Oh, is that okay?
Raheem Sterling.
Oh.
Ooh,
His
getting,
Lamborghini Urus?
he's getting in trouble in the Lambo. That's going to be Nayeem in a few years.
Hey, what the hell? You think I'm just going to be popping balloons in the driver's seat, mate? That's young Kippa. Young Kippa. That'll be young Kippa with the Astrid wet. He's going to try and grab her thighs. She's going to let go. Stop harassing me. He's like, fine, I'll pop a balloon then. And the next thing you know, it's on the news.
Kids, if you're watching, no means no. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, stay.
What the fuck are you lot talking
That was a
about,
good
bro?
message.
What the
No means
fuck
no.
are you lot
Stay
talking
away
about?
from that stuff.
Oh my
okay? Stay
days.
away from the balloons. Don't do these stuff, okay? We don't advise you because obviously it leads to crazy things.
Listen,
But yeah,
you,
we
you
all-
man have never heard yes or no, alright? Don't
No, first. That was cold. First. Oh, I want to shake your hand, but you're too far. No, that's a cold clap back. First.
But yeah, we also got to talk about FIFA World Cup coming up because there's some new rules in place. I heard Arsenal are making loads of organisations change the rules because they're cheating and they're dark arts. It's done. Next season as well, they're changing rules for the Premier League, but we'll get on to that as well.
That's good.
And finally, we want to talk about the World Cup favourites. We got to talk about Brazil. We got to talk about France. We got to talk about England. We got to talk about España. We got to talk about Ecuador. Yeah, they're the favourites this season. Portugal as well.
Egypt.
Yeah, Portugal. Maybe not them,
Bangladesh.
but- No.
They ain't saying the Cricket World Cup, G.
They don't right, aren't you?
First, man.
Where's Rwanda though? Definitely, fair play, you guys are the cleanest country in the world.
Yeah, exactly. That's our World Cup.
Bro, you guys actually the cleanest country in the world.
Yeah, they actually are.
That's mad. All right, but yeah, let's get straight into it. Champions League final. Thierry.
Yo,
Champions League final.
Yes.
What happened?
again.
Now that the bantering's out the way, whatever, we're all calm right now.
Right
Naeem's
now,
lost his
we're
voice.
calm right
Yeah,
now.
Naeem's lost his voice. He can't shout at you today. What did you think of that game? Let's try talk with analysis today.
With analysis, no. Attacking wise, of course, I know you might want to hear that first. Attacking wise, we didn't do well. Apart from the goal, obviously, I think we took advantage of the moment we had, and then after that, we didn't really create as much as you would have liked. You would have loved to see Arsenal put more pressure on PSG, but obviously you're a goal up. You're against the best attacking side in world football. You need to put all your mind in stopping that. And I think our defense did that very well until unluckily Mascara made a mistake. He was having a good game against Kvaratskhelia, bro. He was having a good game.
He was.
But unfortunately, he made that mistake. And as Wolus was saying before, like when you have a system that you have to use your head mentally for the whole 90 plus whatever minutes, it's not easy to keep control of yourself the whole entire time. And he made the mistake, scores the pen, Dembele, goes to the crowd, starts doing a mad thing like he had a great game himself. That Wasteman didn't even have a good game. Coutinho didn't have a good game. Yeah, flipping Lewis Skelly was doing a mad thing in midfield, bro. My midfielder, fam. And
Are you really sitting here gassing up your players after you lost a Champions League final?
because defensively we were great, man, and I just don't want to look at. I already explained the attack. I already explained the attack. Defensively, we were great. And we lost the Champions League because it went to a penalty shootout. And when it goes to penalty shootout, and there's nothing that I can say. I can't be angry.
Let me tell you guys something. This Champions League final is why we all say Arsenal is not a big club, right? Their mentality absolutely stinks. You went 1-0 up in the 5th minute and tried to sit in and park the bus for a further 90 minutes of the entire game. When Chelsea won the Club World Cup against PSG, we got the first goal in the 20th minute. But what did we do? We didn't sit in. We kept going. We showed mentality. We kept going at them. We went for the second. We went for the third, and we got them. And when we got those goals, second half, that's when we then proceeded to sit in. But no, Arsenal wanted to sit in, park the bus from the 5th minute of the game.
Well, it's calm, bro. They're waiting for the second leg. That's why.
Oh yeah, of course. Arteta thought he could draw in it. He thought he could draw the final.
The second leg is next season in Madrid, man. Champions League final 2027. We'll be there. But no, the Club World Cup, obviously the final game of like a 80-game season for PSG, and yeah, man.
So they weren't tired. So you wouldn't be tired at the end of a 60-game season, no?
No, Dembele did not play 60 games,
Yeah,
bro.
but he
Maybe not
didn't
Dembele,
even
but
play that much last season. I saw it in the league.
Dembele played more games last season than this season.
Yeah, but
and
even
so
they-
did Kvaratskhelia and so did Doué.
But even then, they were doing the same thing they were doing last season. They were resting their players
And
for
they
the
still-
Champions
even
League
though
game.
they were
No,
resting, they were still getting game time.
not like this season, bro. This season they got way more rest.
Listen, Arsenal will I'm hearing that our Arsenal fans are always talking about we haven't won the Champions League ever because we've never had the luck, and you need the luck to win the Champions League. You will never get a better opportunity to win the Champions League than this. You had a Mickey Mouse run playing no historic Champions League winners. Sporting Lisbon, Bayer Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid. You then got to the final, got to go 1-0 up in 5 minutes off of a they gifted you from a mistake on a plate. And then you proceeded to try and park the bus from the 5th minute of the game and hold on for dear life.
And the fact that they needed PSG to have an off day. Like the one day PSG have an off day was your time to capitalize. And you didn't do it.
They had more of an off day against Chelsea than they did against us. I
No, they
genuinely think
didn't.
the reason why they look to you, they were playing off was literally because we defended well. You saw the position they had.
But it wasn't. It wasn't just that. We saw misplaced passes. Nuno Mendes misplacing passes. We saw Vitinha not looking like his
I think that's just good
average
pressure
self.
from Arsenal.
Dembele, we were talking about stinking up the pitch completely until that penalty. Kvara, he wasn't doing his normal stuff. Mosquera
defending.
got a yellow card. Why was he not attacking him again and again and again and again?
Good defending.
They were doing some
I'm
dumb
telling
stuff.
you right now, the PSG that turned up at the Champions League final was the exact same PSG that turned up for the Club World Cup final, right? But you know what the difference is? Obviously, we've talked about they went 1-0 up and sat in. That was the time where they had to go and put pressure on PSG. But they sat in and let them have the ball. And, you know, if you let them have the ball and just pass it around, you're not going to force any mistakes.
Yeah, it's true.
They had to take the game to PSG. They had to try and force mistakes, put pressure on them, try get the second, try get the third. But they let PSG grow into the game. If they had put pressure on PSG, they could have killed that game. They were there for the taking. That first half, they were stinking it up. They could barely string
And
three
you know,
passes together.
You even mentioned it when you were doing the watching on. You were like, bro, where's our outlet?
Yeah, that's what I was literally gonna say now.
You had not. As soon as you won the ball back, you would just give it back straight to them, and they will come back at you. You win it back, they come back at you. They was just non-stop. Like I said, eventually they were gonna break through, whether that's from an individual mistake or a moment of brilliance, and that's exactly what happened. A mistake, penalty, boom, 1-1, and that's where you guys lost the game. Man.
And this is why we call Arteta a bottler. This is why he is a bottler.
He's not a bottler.
Nah,
You're going too far with the bottle thing, bro, because we literally just won the league. That whole agenda is off the books now.
You won the league.
You won the league. That agenda's off the
because
books now.
City didn't turn up.
It's off.
If
They
City
did
turned
turn up.
up,
They
they
didn't
would've
lose a
won the
game
league.
in the Premier League from
We
November.
didn't.
I'm gonna keep saying
You
that
keep
stat, bro,
saying that, but
because
it's-
it's true.
you
You
lost-
didn't lose a game
But
since
you're
November.
looking
in the
at it on
Finals.
paper. We drew games. We drew games when we should have won games. We had decisions go against us. There's so many moments that we didn't
So
turn
did
up.
we, bro. So did we.
Because we didn't turn up, you won the Prem.
We
Simple
didn't
as
turn
that.
up our points as well. You were 5 points. You were top of the league with 5 games to go, bro. And you ended the league with 7 points behind us.
Because we didn't turn up. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. We didn't turn
We
up.
didn't turn up at
Arteta
a point. You
lost
literally,
two
as I said,
finals.
we were top of the league for so long, and then you are top of the league with 5 games to go. You had the league in your hands, bro, and you dropped it. It's not
And you
because
had
did-
it in your hands for 300 days.
and
mate.
we won it. Thank you very much. But I'm saying that in the Champions League final, I wanted to go back to your point because there's that's the thing I learned from the game. Because I looked at Barcola, I know he missed chances, but the way he was the outlet for PSG in the sense of he was just running behind, bro. The chances where we had the ball and we were in their half, when PSG were doing what they were doing to us for the small periods that we did it to them, Barcola was their outlet. and he's gone and creates a chance for them
You can't have
immediately.
an outlet when you are forcing 11 men behind the ball.
Facts.
It doesn't matter what personnel is in your team. Gyökeres is supposed to be an outlet, but you will not find that outlet if Arteta is forcing 11 men behind the ball. That's why you constantly find yourselves in situations where you're fumbling trophies, because Arteta comes with this mentality where he needs to try and hold on for dear life and squeeze and somehow finesse the game without playing actual football.
No, I think I hear what you're saying with that, but it also comes to the lineup that we use. Yeah, when you use Trossard, Havertz, and Saka, there's no pace in that front. There's no pace in that front three, in the sense where if you put Barcola there, who again I mentioned, when Arsenal, for the small periods of the game that we were onto them and we were in their half, when PSG got the ball, they found Barcola so quick and he was literally in their box within 5 seconds.
Yeah, but they weren't. That's simply because they weren't packing 11 men behind the ball.
They were. Look at the game where we were in their half, where we were the ones that were pressuring them. The games, the parts where we had set pieces, and then
Do you not remember when the way they were playing? Wow, we said so many times in the live stream, why is there no one in the midfield? Why are they so pushed up? They were literally playing a 4-2-4 basically. 4 attackers on the top, 2 man in the midfield, which would always push up as well. So there'll be a massive gap in the middle of the pitch, and nothing would happen. You know what I mean? They will try to always go at you. They didn't sit back at all.
No, I'm talking. That's what I'm saying. That just doesn't happen in football, bro. You don't have a full game of a team. Like, there will be periods where Arsenal have momentum and are in their box, especially when we had set pieces, which was the example I was going to give you. When we had a set piece and PSG were obviously defending that, the outlet was Barcola, bro, because Barcola is the fastest man on the planet, bro. And you send him the ball and he's immediately create a chance whether he misses or scores. And unfortunately, he missed all those chances for PSG, innit? But unfortunately for PSG, he missed all those chances.
Yeah, so then
but that's what I'm saying. We don't have that player at the moment, which
Martinelli
is why
and Gyökeres, exactly that. So that goes back to the point.
Martinelli was there and he didn't have that type of power to go through, bro.
But he's a pace and power. He's got pace. That's the one thing you got. He's got pace. He's literally a heads down running player.
He's not pace.
So
and
that's
power.
where it comes
Gyökeres in behind as well. Same
That's
thing.
where it literally got 40 goals in Sporting just by like half of them came from running in behind the
Against
defense.
Rio
That's where
Ave
it
and
comes.
them, man, bro.
Yeah, that's where it comes. We
It's
come
not
back to the point,
PSG.
yeah, where we say it's blamed on Arteta. He saw that you guys were under pressure in for the first half. He should have made a substitute. Bring on either Gyökeres or preferably Martinelli on the left and do exactly what PSG were doing in the final few minutes of the game. Just try find Martinelli, keep him on the last man. Don't defend with all your plays. Get Havertz back. Get thing if you want to, but keep Martinelli on the halfway line. Have him as the outlet. Because you don't need to be defending with 11 men. Because you're just inviting constant pressure. You're just telling PSG, okay, we're happy with 1-0. We don't want to go for the 2-0. And PSG thinking about that. They're like, okay, let's just keep attacking. Because Arsenal show no threat to us. That's the whole point. That's what
I heard Vitinha talking as well when he was doing the CBS post-match interview. And he was saying how at half-time, Luis Enrique didn't even change much. All he said was, be patient. Be patient. It's going to come. Arsenal having sitting back this whole time, they're going to make a mistake. And that's exactly what happened. Luis Enrique knew. He didn't even change much, apart from a few substitutions. But he knew all he had to do was just be patient.
One second. Shout out Grim Reaper, $4.99.
Hey,
Come
big
on,
up,
bro.
big up, big up, my
Shout
boy.
out to you guys, PSG fan over here. Been watching you guys for a now. Keep it up. Allez Paris.
Allez, le Paris, allez.
Allez.
Big up Grim Reaper.
That's feeding me.
Can we talk about Vitinha though? Like, please, like, yes, you all use our brains. Was he good?
Nah,
He didn't have the best of games.
I genuinely believe
But he
João Neves
picked
is
up the
the
man of the match.
You
innit?
can't
So-
say
Your whole
that.
team
he
was
got man of the match.
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
man
he
of
won
the
on the
match.
man of the match.
Your whole
You
team
cannot
he
was
got
attack
man
the
of the
man of
match.
the match.
No.
Apart from Havertz.
João Neves genuinely
and
is the
Gabriel.
better midfielder.
100%.
João Neves is the better midfielder. I've been
No,
saying this
you've
for
lost
time.
him, man.
I
He's
don't
not,
agree with
bro.
that.
No, I think
Vitinha is not impactful.
Maybe in the game, yeah, in the
only,
games.
only for that game, João Neves was a better midfielder.
Wait. Can I ask you? Do you watch Liga week in, week out?
I don't watch
So
Liga
when you
week
ask
in, week out.
but when you
I
ask,
watch PSG
you know what it
versus
is?
Marseille
There's
when they won
this,
5-1.
no, but there's something that's coming out. Yeah, people just want to act like tactical, smart. Yeah, they say, oh, João Neves is better than Vitinha. Yeah, if you ask a PSG fan who's better, the people that watch PSG week in, week out, everyone says Vitinha. So there's this I don't know, people start to say hot take João Neves is better than Vitinha just because he had a better performance in the Champions League.
No.
final.
It's
I've been saying this for
you know
time,
what
though.
it is?
I've been
You know
saying
what
it
it
for
is?
time.
It's because João Neves looks more busy on the ball, while Vitinha's more composed.
Vitinha's the one that does that, bro.
No, he's not. João Neves
Vitinha-
diving
look
into
up-
tackles.
genuinely, look
Doing
back at
all
the
this
game.
stuff.
Dictator,
The amount
bro.
of times Vitinha goes up, side to side across the pitch with the ball, going with it, coming back to try and do so. I don't know what he's trying to do, bro. João Neves is more impactful when you want to win it or lose lose a game. Simple as, bro.
you
When
rate
you want to
Declan
lose a
Rice.
game, who wants to
When you
lose
rate
a game?
Declan
Bro,
Rice.
even
Yeah,
for
but yeah,
even
Neves,
for Portugal, João
Declan
Neves
Rice,
doesn't have that
Bellingham,
impact.
these type of players win you games, bro.
no,
Defensively
even-
and attacking
even-
wise.
Vitinha is the dictator. He's the controller. He controls the game, right? When you see PSG dominating the game, on top of games, controlling, keeping possession, Vitinha is at the hub of that. He's at the
I don't-
center of
yeah,
that. He's at the
I don't-
control of that. You would
I have an agenda against
Wait,
those
one
midfielders,
second.
innit? Those
Grim
types of
Reaper.
midfielders.
A PSG
yeah, because you like road runners like Declan
That's
Rice
exactly-
that
yeah, that's
fucking
it.
just like to crash the
I like
box
Paul
and
Pogba.
make-
I like Kevin De
go,
Bruyne.
let me tell you,
I
let me
don't
tell you.
like-
Yeah, there you go. Grim Reaper.
I don't rate
fan.
A PSG fan called Grim Reaper who's watching the live right now. He said Vitinha has been the most consistent midfielder, but not Mada either. He said they're two different players, and obviously they are. They're both playing in different positions. And when you even look at Portugal, Vitinha has a better impact than João Neves.
It's not saying
João
João
Neves
Neves
plays
is
at
a
right
bum,
back for them.
but I
That's
don't know.
what I'm saying.
People are just trying to act edgy, different.
Yeah,
saying,
they're both good players. They're both good players.
course.
I'm not. I've had the same opinion for time. I just have an agenda against, not an agenda, but like I don't. For example, players like Pedri, players like Vitinha. I don't look at them as best midfielders in the world. I don't think that's.
Why
So
do
you
you
say
mean
he just
Declan Rice?
picked
For,
two
like,
of the best
Verratti-
midfielders in the world and
Verratti-
said he doesn't think
Yeah,
that.
I think Neves.
That is
I think
crazy.
Neves. I think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rice.
So you don't
Bellingham, all these
appreciate the
players.
midfield role, pretty much is
Wait,
what
No,
yeah,
you're
I
but
saying.
why is
do.
there
I
Bruno
do.
in
I
your
just
mouth?
rate
Why is
players.
there Bruno in your
I rate players that
Do you know what he
consistently
rates?
win games.
If Adama
defensively
Traore was a
and-
midfielder, he would rate him.
Well,
I say
no,
he would
he-
classify him
he
as the best
literally-
midfielder.
Bellingham
and
Rice.
Conor Gallagher's world class.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
okay, for example,
Conor
for
Gallagher's
example,
world
you see
class.
Pogba and Kevin De Bruyne. Those are players that I'd say
But
best
that's more
midfielders in the world.
attacking,
They're
though. That's more
different roles.
attacking.
Different
No, but I'm
roles.
saying that,
They
bro,
are
they win you
different roles,
games
yeah.
with defensively and attacking wise.
Bro, De Bruyne wasn't that
so for
good
example-
defensively.
De Bruyne never defended.
Yeah, he
And
did- he couldn't
and
defend,
Pogba,
but-
Wait,
Pogba on
wait.
the defense. That's
Yeah,
why he
but
can never play the
win,
six.
They win you games. That's my whole entire point.
But they're
bro.
different roles. Pedri's when he's playing, his role is not to score goals or
Yes.
win you games. His role is so different
That's what I'm
that
saying.
it platforms the attackers to win
Exactly.
you
So
games.
control-
That-
100%,
Look, he's going to bring up the Bournemouth game, yeah? When has Declan Rice won you a game? Did he win you the Champions League final? Was he vital in your
Wait, are
semi-finals
you
against
putting Declan
Atletico
Rice in
Madrid?
these
Carabao Cup.
conversations?
Carabao
FA
Cup
Cup.
final, FA Cup.
You
He's never
mentioned-
won you
You
games.
mentioned Pedri's the one to platform the attackers to
Yeah.
win them games, right? That's my whole point. My whole point is I don't believe those players can be called the best midfielders in the world. When there's players
Okay,
that
when- okay,
win, that,
Declan
for example,
Rice,
for
for-
example, like
on
Jude
his-
Bellingham.
on his place.
For example, like Jude. No, I put Jude Bellingham. That's what Jude Bellingham's my best midfielder in the world when he's playing
Okay.
at his best, right? And he wins Real Madrid games
Facts.
countless times
Yeah.
when he's attacking,
Okay.
and then he makes like last ditch tackles and
Okay.
stuff like
And
that.
where did he have his
Wait,
best
let me
season?
okay. Since Mbappe has come in, yeah? All right?
Yeah,
Tell me one good game where he's won them a game single-handedly.
2 years, by
it's
the way.
been a while. It's been a while, bro.
Exactly. Just to tell you why. It's because he's been forced to play in a midfield position now. Because before Mbappe came, he was playing as a third attacker practically. He was playing in the centre
Yeah.
forward and as a left winger at times, okay, if you watch Madrid. But now he's been forced to play in the midfield position. He's supposed to be platforming his attackers because attackers win you games. As much as everyone loves midfielders, Xavi, one of the best midfielders of all time, said, bro, Ballon d'Or is not for midfielders. Ballon d'Or is for attackers. Why? Because they're the players that win you games single-handedly. Midfielders aren't supposed to win you games. They're supposed to platform the attackers to the best and
They,
then
al-
let
they
them
also
do it.
win you games.
You know,
Kevin
yes.
De Bruyne, Kevin De
Well,
Bruyne
Yeah,
won.
but
won
he's a
countless
different role.
games.
Yeah,
Kevin De Bruyne
is different.
back in the days would be considered as a second striker. He would be considered as an attacker. He's not a midfielder.
De Bruyne was not a midfielder.
No, if
I
if
hear
you
what-
look
I
at
hear what
posi-
he's
yeah,
saying.
He's
I
not.
hear what
He's
he's
practically not a midfielder. Back in the days, there was a position called second striker. That's basically what Kevin De Bruyne was. The positions he would take.
Bellingham didn't play that when Joselu was playing with Real Madrid.
Joselu never played for them. He would only come on for 10 minutes and he would play right alongside Bellingham.
You know what you're saying, though? I really like it because it's the perfect example of Bruno Fernandes right now. He's more well-rounded, how you're describing Declan Rice. No, I'm not even joking.
I'm talking about Jude Bellingham right now.
I don't know why.
I'm talking about Jude Bellingham. I'm not even talking about Rice right now.
No, I'm
But,
just saying.
but
Bruno
since-
No,
Fernandes-
but
Jude Bellingham-
we know
Okay,
Bellingham's
Bellingham-
stronger in the box.
Bellingham, look
Why is
at
Bellingham
how
still a
Bellingham
conversation
looks
to this day?
without the controller.
What do you guys actually see in Jude Bellingham?
Exactly.
Why is he still a convo? I don't know what.
I
people-
just look at
Right,
his
now
Euros.
that
I don't know
Modric-
how
his
people
Euros
now
as
that
well.
Modric-
Modric,
relevant.
now that Luka Modric, Toni Kroos are not there to be the ones that
I have a
can
voice crack, I lost my
control
voice,
the game and can control the game and
platform the attackers, exactly what Wolus was saying.
Look at Jude Bellingham. Where's Jude Bellingham? Doing nothing, just running
players
The
around.
attack
Players
looks
like
so
Toni
dead
Kroos as well.
because behind the attack, the midfielders aren't doing what they're supposed to do. Jude Bellingham wants to be a part of the attack, but now you need a midfield to platform the attackers. That's
And
my whole
Jude
point.
Bellingham cannot connect. Even as a 10, he can't connect. A 10's job is to connect the midfield with the attack.
Exactly.
In the half spaces, between the lines, picking up the ball in the pockets.
Bellingham doesn't pick the ball up in the
No,
pockets and drive forward.
let me
How
ask
many
you a
times has he
question.
done
Let me
that?
ask you a question. Name
No,
three.
he can
It's
carry the
it's
ball.
it's how
he
they
can,
got.
he can carry the ball in open
The first goal
space.
against Madrid, Barca, right? In the
No, we're not saying he doesn't
He
have
can carry
moments,
the
though.
ball. We know we can carry the ball in open space, but against those deep blocks, Jude Bellingham isn't unlocking the game.
Yeah.
He's not.
The last man runs that he gets into the box when, for example, his headers as
But
well.
so
Them
he's
man
a
are in
box
his first
crasher.
season.
So a second striker.
He's a striker.
As you said, a second
Exactly
striker.
my
a box
point.
crasher.
You just said he wasn't playing second striker.
I said in his first season,
He
he was
was a second
basically playing
striker.
as a centre forward behind Vinny and Rodrigo, who you'll be playing off the left, making runs into the box. That's exactly my point. Bro, you're not going to see Vitinho do that. Why? Because he's behind. He was doing the Cruz role. Why was Real Madrid so good in that season? Because they had Tchouaméni and Cruz behind them, making the plays from deep. So that's my whole point. Jude Bellingham was never that, and that's why when they took Cruz out, they're still trying to fill that hole.
Who do you actually get excited watching when it comes to midfielders?
Midfield, yeah. Jude Bellingham, Declan Rice. In the game right now, those two are the ones that I would watch the most.
Like, your taste is so dry.
You know, okay.
PMP,
You
bro.
know what? You said
PMP,
Jude
bro.
Bellingham, Declan Rice. I want to hear everyone else's then. Who do you actually like?
João Neves as
excite
well. João
right
Neves
now,
as
who
well.
Midfielders
excites
as
you?
a whole, or
Midfielders as a whole.
Okay,
'Cause he said
Rodri.
Jude-
I think Rodri's so beautiful to watch. I think Pedri as well, probably my favorite to watch. Vitinha, so good to watch as well. I also like kind of, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, Caicedo. I think Caicedo is so clean on the eye as well. Who else is there? I'm trying to think of Europe.
My top five.
Oh, Pavlovic has been very good.
Yeah,
he's been very good.
But
I
I'm
like
thinking the other Bayern midfielder.
which one? Kimmich.
Yeah.
Kimmich as well is nice, but he's a bit more back.
I would say my top five midfielders in the world. I'm not going to include number 10s in this. Like
Yeah, it's fine.
8s and 6s. I would say.
Or just 8s and 6s.
Yeah, I would say Vitinha, Pedri number 1, Pedri, Vitinha, Kimmich, Rodri, and between Caicedo, Neves, between the fifth. That's
What,
like
Kimmich is your third? That's
Are you doing an order?
I think Kimmich dictating games from deep is so underrated.
Literally,
And
you
he's
know
done it for years.
the goal Bayern got against us. Literally, Kimmich just opened up the whole thing from nowhere.
Yeah,
Like,
Kimmich.
I hear that as well.
Kimmich is a
Exact-
joke. I
hear
don't
that,
know
I
why
hear
his
What
name
about
is
you?
never brought up in these like midfielder conversations. And the thing is, he's been doing it for years.
How do you rate Reinders?
When he was at Serie A, I can't lie, I liked him a lot, bro. He was the best midfielder in the
now
Serie A, bro.
I know what type of midfielders you like then.
Yeah,
Just
bro.
drive, just give the ball to them, drive.
Bro,
That's it.
PMP, bro. I
you
like
think
it so
Declan
much.
Rice does that?
That is Declan Rice, bro.
Especially
give him
last
the
season,
ball,
especially
drive.
last season.
More progressive
That's
passes
it,
at the
bro.
back.
That's all they do, bro.
Especially last season, that's what Rice was doing a lot. This season, especially towards
That's
the
it,
end,
this season, I don't think it's been
became
like that.
deeper. But last season, Declan Rice against you guys, when we unfortunately drew 1-1, he saved the game at the back when he was making tackles and all of that, and then he scored the equalizer. Like that's what Declan Rice is.
And
Bro.
anyways, let's go back to Champions League final. Let me get a little.
Still talking about the Champions
Let me
League
get a
final,
little
fam.
clip farm. Let me get a little clip farm. Arsenal, don't ever call yourself a big club, and don't you dare ever call yourself the
Facts.
biggest club in London.
Facts.
Because big clubs are made in big games where you're not expected to win. And when
facts.
you've been there, having to be the one to deliver for London and put London on your back, you let us down. You lost to Barcelona in your first Champions League final. You bottled it to PSG. But when it's Chelsea, who had to deliver for this city against a prime Bayern Munich, we
Idiot
got
Mike
the
don't
job
agree.
done.
Facts.
Against your dead club of Prime City. You lifted the Champions League on your
Tell
head top.
'em.
Against the same PSG that cooked your dead Arsenal haram
Oh
football
my
team.
God.
We cooked them 3-0 to be crowned champions of the world. Arsenal can never call themselves champions of Europe. You can never call yourselves champions of the
And
world.
I can
so
never
don't ever
say-
call yourself the biggest in London. Chelsea is the biggest in London. London is blue.
I can never say my club's finished 10th.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much.
You finished 8th back to back, my brother.
And you finished 10th. You finished 10th.
The
You finished 10th. You finished below 10th 3 times in 10 years.
All of a
I've
sudden-
never been there.
all of a
I've never
sudden-
been there, bro.
all of a sudden-
I've had Socrates, Mustafi, flipping all these players at my club, bro. And I've never seen below 10th. I've never seen below 10th.
All of a sudden,
never seen
everyone's
below
an
10th,
Arsenal
bro.
fan to do embarrassment at parades. I didn't see all of you guys.
You're just not big
the
enough, bro.
Emirates-
You're not full
the
enough,
Emirates
bro.
was
You're not
half
that guy,
empty.
bro.
The Emirates was half
You're
empty.
just not that guy, bro.
You know, there was a guy outside the parade, yeah? He had a mic, he was asking people.
Oh,
What's,
yeah.
no, what's
One,
Philly's,
two-
what's,
one-
what's
two
Philly's
people.
full name? I don't forget what it was.
Something Fernandez, I think. Valencia, yeah.
Yeah,
So he
Felipe
was,
something,
and
yeah.
Trunks' his name is Amin Mohammed, yeah? He was going around asking, who do you prefer in the academy? Prime Amin Mohammed or Prime
Felipe
Phillies,
Valencia, something like that.
Valencia. They were actually answering the question. They said, Amin Mohammed's a top player. Valencia is
No,
good.
but-
No, we told you the parade was fake.
Unfortunately, okay, cool. I'm not gonna try and stereotype, yeah, but if I'm sure most of them were women, right?
No.
they were
On my life,
actually
there was
men.
all
Online
men.
No, there was. No. There
On
was
my
men,
life,
of course.
there
There was
was
men,
a lot
maybe.
of men.
I haven't seen the full video, but what I saw was there was a lot of females, right?
Wait, is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah,
I don't know if they watch football.
I don't think you
I
should
don't know if
carry
they
on
watch
with this,
football.
man.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know if
gonna
they watch
cancel us.
football.
Guys, you do not condemn
I
what
don't know if
Thierry's
they
saying
watch
right now.
football,
Football
if
is
they
for
watch the
women.
game.
Anybody can watch
Yeah,
it.
Ask them how many Arsenal games they watched this season, bro. Ask them, bro.
That's our point, though. I'm gonna explain, right? Even me personally, I know 2 people that went to the Arsenal parade as Arsenal fans wearing fucking Arsenal tops, and I could probably count on my hands in the last 5-10 years between them how many Arsenal games they've watched. This is the thing with this Arsenal parade. The fans are talking about, look at how big our parade is. Look at how many people turned up. We're massive. When the reality is half the people there are not even Arsenal fans.
not half.
They just
No, I
1%.
agree.
they just turned up
For the
because
atmosphere,
they
the
thought it was a
sun-
day out. Because
sun's
most of these
out,
people, are bored with no lives. From London.
Like United Trey as well, innit? United
So,
Trey
But United
jumped in
Trey
as
pulled
well.
up.
literally said he's going there because his boys are going. He just
Bro,
wants to have
you
a
go
fun
into
time.
a parade to celebrate
Yes,
your
and
Premier
that's
League.
the thing of what we're trying to say.
he's going to
People
celebrate
went
it.
there for the sake of having a nice day out.
Yeah, they went there for
celebrate
the
it,
day
bro.
out when the
Yeah.
reality is half of them
good,
are not
bro.
even Arsenal fans. The Emirates was fucking half empty when you
like
finished
pulling up
when
to-
you were
that's like-
finishing 8th back to back. So I don't want to be hearing this narrative as, look, we had the biggest parade, look how big you are, because half the people there are just there for a
It's
fucking,
not half the
they're
people.
just
It's
there
1%
for
of
a day out.
people
It
that
was
went
more
there.
than half.
No,
It
not
was
1%,
1%,
more
bro.
than half.
I was
are not
chilling
even
where I
Arsenal
was,
fans.
Highbury, Islington, bare Arsenal fans. We were starting chants. We were getting lit, bro. Simple as there were people on top of flipping buildings that
And,
I'm sure
and
should
there
have
were
caved
people on
in.
top of trees
There
that
are
broke a
people
tree down.
punching women, mate.
Oh yes. And also,
that happens
Odegaard
at
should
every
be
parade.
arrested because he actually hit a cop. I don't know if you guys seen
Yeah,
that
he
video.
headed the ball and he hit the.
he hit the
Yeah,
police.
you man can do that.
That
innit?
is
But-
violence right there, bro. That's
He's a.
yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, that's violence right there. He knows these things, innit? He knows these
There's violence at every parade, bro. There's violence at every parade. It's what happens. Humans are humans, innit? They do
Wait, so
what they do.
Odegaard's allowed to attack police?
What?
Odegaard's allowed to attack a police officer?
Did he intentionally attack a police officer?
I mean,
Did he
intentionally or
attempt?
not.
Answer the question, yes or no?
No, intentionally.
Answer the question,
don't
yes
raise your
or no?
voice at me, that's very rude.
Answer the question, yes or no? Answer the question, yes or
All it
no?
was, right?
Good
It was
boy.
so big because
I can't
obviously,
use my voice.
it was really big because obviously, we Arsenal have a massive historical black culture and there's a huge black community in London, so all my black brothers out there, they went to the parade thinking they were going to catch a few wines, thinking they were going to have a dance with a bunch of girls, thinking there's going to be bashment, thinking it was going to be some nice day out. They couldn't give a shit about the football. They were just turning up for a big time. Half those people were not Arsenal fans, so do not tell us about how big they was.
Do you know what it
Everyone
is?
there
You
just
weren't-
wanted
you
a
weren't
nice
there.
day out. They wanted a
You
nice
weren't
day
there.
out.
You weren't there. So none of you can chat
But
nonsense.
I
bro.
just told you,
saw a couple
I know
videos.
people that
you
went
saw a couple.
who couldn't give a shit about
What?
football.
One, two people.
They don't give
One,
a
two
shit
people.
about football.
There was a
Let me see the
million
video.
people
I
there,
saw
bro.
someone-
1, 2 people don't.
There wasn't
That
a
is
million
half.
people. Sky
What is
News
what? It's 2
confirmed
people,
just
half
under
of a million.
500,000,
It's
by
2
the
people,
way.
half of a million.
Sky News
half of them-
confirmed under
It's 2
500,000.
people, half of a million now.
Were there for a day
Say
out.
no more, bro.
Half of them were just there for a day out. That's
It's
not
not half.
At
I'm
least
telling you,
half.
it's 1% of people.
Because there was
Even
like
less
a,
than
there was like a
1%.
5-minute video that came out of a comp of the amount of fights that happened in that one day. People
saying, bro.
literally went there.
It's
That
like
happens
carnival.
at every
They thought it was going to be like Notting
happens
Hill Carnival.
everywhere,
It was
bro.
a taste of Notting Hill Carnival.
Yeah, they
That
thought it was
happens
going to be like
everywhere,
Notting
Nayeem,
Hill.
bro.
They thought it was going to be like Notting Hill
That never
Carnival.
happened in Liverpool's
in
parade. That
Manchester,
never even
that-
happened in
that
Man
does
City's
not
Pep
happen in
Guardiola
Manchester.
parade.
Unfortunately, people did lose their
It
lives
didn't
in the
even
Liverpool
happen in
parade. People
Barcelona.
did lose their lives.
Someone ran someone over.
Yeah, but that's because
No, no,
somebody
no.
turned
We're
up to
talking
run
about,
people
like,
over.
why-
But you're...
Bro, I'm genuinely, I'm not putting the blame on Liverpool fans for that. I'm not putting the blame on Arsenal fans
No,
for
we're
whatever's
talking
going
about,
on.
like,
But you're
why
trying
the
to say,
parade was
you're
big.
trying to make a narrative that's just false, bro.
It's not false.
How
It's
is it
false.
false?
People went went there for bashment. Again, you're
in
saying
denial.
half of people. It was 1 million people that went,
I
bro.
understand
Because
you
we
bash
support
anyone
the
and
team.
woman
Most
rejected
parades
you
in
on the
football
day.
are for football. But
Every single one is including ours.
You had road people there thinking it was going to be a block party, bro. That's what it was.
Wallahi,
It was not for the football.
He's
Say
actually
no
not
more,
lying.
bro. Say no more, bro.
I-
Again, when it comes to Arsenal,
Okay,
people
bro.
lose their brain cells. It's simple as, bro.
It's
You've lost
not-
your brain cells.
it's not,
You've
bro.
lost brain cells, bro.
We
You
all-
said you know 2 people that went, and that's in your whole view
Yeah,
of how
but
Arsenal
we've
was
seen the
parade.
videos.
He knows people.
Videos of
Yeah, but listen.
He knows people.
He
I know
knows
people. You
people.
know
I
people.
know people. He knows people. He knows
that
people.
doesn't equate to 1 million.
But wait, videos have been shown of millions of people getting
Millions.
Okay,
There
not
was a
million.
million.
Okay, I'm exaggerating, but multiple people getting interviewed. Bro, if you're hearing it from every single outlet that these people are just going in, but I saw a video as well of the guy getting interviews like, oh, what's it called? Who scored the equalizer for Arsenal? And he's like, oh, you know what, bro? He's putting at his drink. I'm a bit drunk. Arsenal didn't even score an equalizer, bro. He didn't scored first, and he couldn't even say who the goal scorer was.
I'm sure you'll be able to catch anyone out at any parade you man go to, and I want you to say you are fake fans as well.
It wasn't even 24 hours after the Champions League final.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure even.
That was a good idea. That was a great
We've
idea.
never heard these stories at other parades.
Yeah, on my life.
Because
this
there's
is-
not a social media big presence on everyone wanting to see what happens
you
at an
on
Arsenal
about?
parade.
What
You
you
man,
on
if there was
about?
a live stream of actually there was.
Okay,
I know you
so-
were sitting on your beds
what
watching
he's
it, fam.
basically
It's
saying
like
is
you've
Arsenal's
never
the
seen
biggest club
other
in the
clubs
world,
have football
That's basically
parades.
what he said.
And
Arsenal's the biggest
on
club in the
social
world, I
media
guess.
in England, we are the most relevant club. You always talk about us minute 1 to minute.
You're not the
flipping-
most
I
relevant.
don't know how many minutes are in a day, bro.
I don't know where
You're
you got
not.
that
You're
from.
not the
You
most
talk about us
relevant.
every day. Your whole day was talking about Arsenal when the
You
parade
won the
was.
league title
You
and all you
sat
thought
down
about was
on your
us.
flipping chair
And-
from minute
and-
flipping
and-
1 of the day
and-
to minute
and-
end of the
and-
day,
and-
and you were
and-
talking
and-
about Arsenal.
You
TikTok
won
all
the
about
league
Arsenal.
and you were
Everything
talking
about
about
Arsenal,
us. You
bro.
won the league and you're talking
No,
about us.
I didn't spend my whole day talking about you
were
guys.
talking
I didn't
about
spend my
us.
whole day talking about you
Every
guys,
day you were
bro.
talking about us.
You literally lost your voice because you saw Arsenal lose the game, bro. And you
Hey,
weren't, Man
no,
United
I
weren't even
lost my
playing.
voice because
Man
this
United
is
weren't
what
even
it's like
playing.
being a
This is what
PSG
look what
fan.
I'm dealing with,
The
guys.
Liverpool,
Look what I'm dealing with.
The Liverpool parade was bigger than yours, yeah.
No, it wasn't.
That was majority people
si c'est
that were
Paris.
there for the football, that were there to
si
to
c'est
support.
Paris.
the
Yeah, I'm sure
team.
Chelsea's was as well, Man City's was as well, United's was as well,
si
Barca's
c'est
was as well.
Paris, si
Arsenal,
c'est Paris.
there was no fans there that wanted to support the parade, even though I was there. But
Brother!
no, because I'm one fan out of 1 million.
As
It
much
doesn't matter, innit?
as much as an Arsenal
calm,
problem,
bro.
I feel like that's a London problem as well.
It is a
London,
brother at
say
Chelsea
no more.
parades, at United parades.
When was your last parade?
Chill, let him land here.
Bro, we won the Champions League 2021. It was lockdown. There was
when was your last parade?
You know, the Club World Cup parade.
Bro, nah, we shut down, but it was because of the time. Like it was the
It's a
season was
move,
starting in
man.
3
Guys
weeks.
are talking about
Listen,
parades like they have
no.
experience in recent years, bro.
We
Allow
won
that.
that.
You
Move,
didn't
man.
go
I literally went to one like 2 years ago.
Stamford Bridge was packed off after we won champs in
Yeah,
2021.
Stamford Bridge, not
during
North
COVID.
London.
During COVID, it was COVID with national restrictions, and we still shut down Stamford Bridge. So I don't want to hear that. But
That
what,
can happen
what,
at-
what
that
I'm
would
trying to
happen at
say
Arsenal,
is, at City parades, at Liverpool parades, United parades, Chelsea parades, whatever any other team parade, yeah. It's about the football. You're not seeing people dancing, getting wines,
Yes.
bro. Fucking playing
I know you
fucking
agree with
bashment,
this,
bro.
it's
No, I don't.
So that's
No, I
where
don't.
that's where
You're
it's come
saying
from.
he said
It's
it's
not
half.
a narrative.
He said it's
fam.
half the man. He
No,
said
it's
it's
not-
half the
it's
man.
not a narrative,
It's a
bro.
small
No,
portion of people.
You don't get it.
And it
We're
was a
not blaming-
small
It's not a
part.
narrative.
We're not saying
General.
it's Arsenal fans. We're saying the people that attended the parade that made it look big. These are the people that are the problem.
No, because you can't make a
But-
parade
but
look big
Thierry,
with just bashment,
you
bro.
don't see that at other parades. We've only seen this at Arsenal parades, bro. Looking
Bro,
like
you'll
it's a
ne-
fucking
you'll
block
Arsenal
party.
parades.
You will never catch
It's only-
someone catching a wine
At
a
another
Man City-
club's
at a Man
parade.
City parade.
That's
bro.
what I'm
You know-
saying.
We know why, mate. We know why,
No,
mate.
you
We
never,
know-
ever.
We know the concentration of people.
How
there.
many people actually went to the parade then?
Huh?
How many people actually
How
went
much did the Met Police say?
Approximately, apparently there wasn't a statement from Met Police, so whatever happened there, I even got sent by that. But it was approximately 750k to 1 million people that went to the parade. I'm just going with the highest number because I'm an Arsenal fan and I back 1 million people were there, innit? And yeah, bro, that's
the Met
the
Police
number.
denies announcing the 1 million.
Because you man tried to catch me out and you flopped. So genuinely suck each other's willies, bro. Move,
Yeah,
man.
you
Move,
can-
man.
I know you like it. I know you like
catch me
Willies.
out,
I
bro.
know you like
I don't like Willies.
So why don't you
I don't like
go-
Willies.
Wait, wait, wait.
I don't like Willies. I don't
You
like
went to the
Willies.
Arsenal
I
parade
don't like
to
Willies,
catch
bro.
a wine.
I
And they
didn't
said,
catch a
don't
wine.
touch
I didn't
my
get
ass.
I didn't catch a
Get
wine.
off your
I didn't go
Willies.
to
You
catch a
never
wine.
get one.
I
You
didn't go
never
to- I
get
didn't go
one.
to catch a
Imagine
wine,
going
bro.
to an Arsenal bashment block party parade and catching no wines, bro.
every
didn't go to
ghetto
catch
girl
fans.
from
I
South
didn't go to
London was
catch
at that
fans.
fucking parade and you
I
got
went to celebrate a Premier
You
League.
got nothing.
You went to celebrate nothing this season. You went to. You
could've,
didn't even
I
go. You
could've,
didn't even
I
go.
could've.
Imagine if I didn't even go to
Yeah, but
Pep's
guess
final.
what?
he's
No, I
done
did.
everything.
I
He's
did.
done so
I did.
much.
You didn't
I
even go
did.
to parade this
I
season.
no,
And you went to
chat to me.
Barca for parade.
No,
My
come
boy.
back.
No, put your hand down. Suck it, Willie. Suck
Nah,
it, Willie.
don't do that to me as well. Don't do that to me. Because I went to
didn't
Pep's
even
final
go.
parade. I went to his ceremony.
Bradz, you
I went to the
got
after
invited on the
party.
bus, mate.
Oh, you
But
got invited
the
in the
day-
fairs,
But the
fairs.
day
Bradz got
after,
invited to the
but the day
bus.
after, I went home because
You're a good boy
I have
and you
high
don't- you
standards.
don't-
I have high standards. Carabao Cup
Hey.
and FA Cup. It would have been a bittersweet feeling for me.
You didn't even go to Pep's final parade, man. That's
Well,
your
you can
greatest
go.
ever
You
manager,
can go to
bro.
parades for Carabao Cups and FA Cups. You do that, innit?
No, I go to Premier Leagues. Where's your Premier League in the last 2 years?
Yeah,
Where's your Premier
don't,
League?
don't worry. Enzo
Exactly.
Maresca. We're back.
Exactly.
We will be
Exactly.
back.
Should we talk about Enzo Maresca now? With
No, we should because that's a great segue. I like that
Incredible.
one. I love that one. You know
Yeah,
why?
and wait, well, before we do that, champions of Europe,
You'll
never
Champions of
sing that.
England, I
You'll
know who I
never
am.
sing that.
Champions
You'll
of England,
never sing
I know who I
that.
am.
Champions
I know
of
who I am.
Europe,
A
you'll
champion
never
of
sing that.
England.
Yeah,
Well done,
that's it.
guys. Well done, guys.
I wish
I needed that off my heart, man. Now I'm free from all of
We
it.
know what we are. We know what we are. Champions of England. We know what we are.
We know what
We're champions of tenth,
We
mate.
know what we
Champions of
I'm
are.
not singing in that one.
Champions of the world. We know
And
what
when did
we
they get you
are.
this season? 10th. Thank you very much. We move.
That's
Alright,
Liam Rosinia's
Let's
fault.
move on. Let's move on. Because who got you that Champions of the World?
Who got us it?
Yeah.
Enzo Maresca.
Ooh.
Special coach.
Ooh, he's at a different club right now. He's at the big Manchester City.
Small.
City.
But now
City.
Enzo Maresca's the second best manager in the Premier League.
No, he's first. He's
Nah,
first,
second,
and he's going to
because
show.
Xabi Alonso's
Yeah,
first.
don't worry.
Oh,
We'll
my
see what
days.
happens
Xabi
this
Alonso
season.
can
You
be
guys
second.
just
We've
keep
got
doing
an
this
invincible, bro.
Hey, your manager,
We've
your
got-
best
we've
manager
got-
in the league doesn't even have a prem, man. It's so bad, bro.
Yeah,
Anyways.
you'll see. You'll
Yeah,
see,
it took Arteta what, like 7 years. Maresca's
by the way, Bradz,
Maresca's had 1 year in the Prem.
6
You're
years.
talking about Enzo Maresca. There was actually a here we go as we came to the studio.
But wait, I want to get onto that. I just want to, because
Exactly.
we were talking on the Enzo Maresca topic.
Yeah,
He basically told you shut the fuck up.
yeah.
We had a good segue, man.
No, that was a good, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had a good segue.
it was good. It was good. All right.
And now he's trying to rub salt into the wound.
Yeah. But this guy got
I
the
wasn't
wine
talking to
in it.
Nayeem. This guy's instigating. Don't let him instigate you, bro. For flip's sake, Nayeem, man.
But
you
yeah.
have a voice to recover, bro. Come on.
We've had some sources because we're talking transfer talk now, boys. Yeah, transfer talk here. We have some inside sources. By inside sources, I mean ESPN, and they have said Enzo Maresca is set to be given a budget of up to £300 million this summer.
Of course.
£300 million. You know what that's gonna buy us?
What?
Desiree Doué. Boom. That's one. Yeah. You ready for this?
Let me in your mouth. Ooh.
Elliot Anderson. Ooh. And we're also gonna
All my
buy
life, you said idiot.
You want
Elliot
Enzo Fernandez
Anderson.
from us?
Last
Enzo
month,
Fernandez, he's
Elliot
going Madrid.
Anderson.
He's
You
going
want
Madrid.
Elliot Anderson.
No, Elliot Anderson, Desiree Doué. That's 200 million. And we got 100 million for another one.
You need a right back,
You're
mate.
spending 100 million on Elliot Anderson.
Yeah, that's what's got.
You need a right back, mate. You'll never get the best right back in the world. So don't even
right
think-
back now. Nunes can do that. He's patterned. Left back is a bit of an issue though.
Well, you
have
have
Aït
Aït
Nouri
Nouri and
Nico
Nico
Riley.
Riley.
And-
But
But I thought you said Riley's close to Nuno Mendes, though.
see, this is why you need to let people speak,
But he did
so
say
you
that.
can actually like say
Arsenal
some
fans are
stuff.
unbearable and
Okay,
have
Because
Explain that.
Enzo Maresca actually came out and said that he is going to use Nico Riley more as a midfielder this season coming up.
Okay.
So he's going to be playing higher up. So now that Gvardio is back in the team, he
Yeah.
might be playing the left back role, but also left centre back as well.
You've been linked with Cucurella as well, innit?
We have been linked with
Cucurella's
Marco
leaving
Correa.
Chelsea. Like,
Yeah,
I
he's
think it's
leaving.
practically
Yeah,
come
he's going, he's
Atletico
going.
Madrid,
Yeah,
Barca, and
no way,
City are
he's
all.
leaving.
He's leaving. But
So you know
United.
what? 100 million, Desiree Doué. What's it called? 100 million,
Cucurella.
Desiree Doué.
Trying to
I
find.
don't-
200 million, Elliot Anderson. 300 million, Marco Correa. And let's add a little. Who do we need?
Cole Palmer.
Let's add let's add a Llorente in there, yeah.
300 million ain't even enough for
300
Cole
million.
Palmer.
Bro, you're chatting rubbish.
Yeah, he's-
Yeah, I wouldn't even accept 500 million for Cole
Well, so
Palmer.
that's your window. You'd accept that. You'd be happy with that
I'll be
window.
so happy. With
Yo,
that.
Grim
100%
Reaper
I heard
replied
that.
saying grown man
So
thinks
search
Doué's
up
leaving.
Maresca, Nico
What do you
Riley.
think?
Tell him,
Talk
Grim
about
Reaper.
him
Tell
so
him.
Grim
I want him
Reaper,
to
I'm
play
telling you
centre
right
mid.
now. Doué on the right. We might even get Krupi as well.
Palmer's better than Doué.
You don't
No,
need
he's not.
Krupi.
Palmer's
He's
better
gonna
than
come
Doué.
in as well.
Palmer's better than Doué.
Palmer's clear of Doué.
No, you're
Palmer's
just
clear of
chatting
Doué.
arse.
He's clear of Doué.
You're
Explain,
chatting
explain
arse.
yourself.
He's
Explain
clear.
yourself. Get your clip.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah,
You know what it is?
You
Do you know
got-
what it is? Every Chelsea player is the best in the world. Forget it, man.
No,
No,
I
no,
don't
with
think that.
Arsenal, we become the worst fan
I
base
don't
when we
think
say
that.
stuff like
Everyone's
that.
the best
I don't
ever
think
since,
that.
man.
I would say
No, but it's true. it's true.
players that we can put in conversations for the best in the world in their position. from our team, the only ones is Palmer, Reece James, and Caicedo.
Say it in a sentence that Cole Palmer's
That's it.
better than Doué.
No,
and
but
Kippa's
wait,
fine.
wait.
Probably Cucurella as well, even though he's leaving, but that's because the left back
Kippa.
like market's just
Kippa.
like there's
And
not
do
many
you
good
know what
left
you
backs.
say? Because the thing is, I'd say that about Bukayo Saka, yeah, and I get told he's not won the Champions League now, yeah, because he's won the Premier League. He's not won the Champions League, so he's not one of the best, yeah.
Palmer's won a Champions League.
No, but
Yes.
Brother,
did he play?
when we needed Cole Palmer,
anyway,
he
let
stepped
me
up
finish my point.
and packed PSG, bro. What are you talking about?
No, no,
He
no.
bagged 2 goals
Well
and
done,
an assist.
well done.
Nigga,
He also
where was Saka,
he
bro?
also took you
He completed
to
4
one-
passes in 100 minutes or
Also
something,
took
bro.
you to 1 assist in the Premier League that led you to 10th.
Bro,
Reece James also did that as well. Caicedo also did that as well. You're 10th in the league, mate. Do you not flipping realise you've got no Europe football this season,
That's
bro?
literally
You've got no Europe,
because of
man.
manager instability, bro.
Cucurella is leaving your football club.
Under
because of no
Maresca,
Europe.
we was
Enzo
a better team
Fernandez
than
is
you.
leaving your
We
football
was
club.
a better team than you under Maresca. Under Maresca, we was a better
You
team.
were second in the league, mate. You were second in the league. Arsenal on top
We're
of
a
the
few
league.
points behind you.
Kippa, I want you to actually get grilled for this because that is the craziest statement you said.
Cole Palmer's better than Desiree Doué, bro.
Say it as a statement
Okay,
into
you
that
asked me to
camera
explain. Do you want me to
and
explain?
tell us why. Say it in
Yeah,
a
yeah,
statement
Cole
and
Palmer,
tell
why
us.
Cole Palmer's better than Desiree
Yeah,
Doué?
why?
Listen, I understand. In football, you're only as good as your last game or your last 6 months or even season. Cole Palmer has had a injury hit, very difficult season with not just injuries, not just playing through injuries because the team needs him so badly, but also manager instability in a very dysfunctional team. But do not forget, Palmer's 3 seasons in at Chelsea, do not forget what he done in his first 2 seasons. What Palmer done in his first 2 seasons for Chelsea, the way he carried us on his back. And I told you guys about a stat, right? I told you something about 60 GA in his first season. I got it wrong. It wasn't in a season. It was 60 GA in a calendar year. You put Desiree Doué not only in the Premier League, but in the Chelsea team that Palmer was doing it in, that was struggling. Desiree Doué is not doing anything like that. Put Palmer in Doué's position in that PSG team, and you will quickly see why Palmer is one of the best attackers in the world. Like, Palmer, I will never in a million years even think about swapping Cole Palmer for Desiree Doué. That season gone, I understand.
Again, fake stats.
No, it's not fake stats. And
In 2024, Palmer had an extraordinary year for Chelsea. By late December, reports noted that he accumulated 51 GA.
Oh
Nah,
my
2024.
days.
That's wrong.
No, but Kippa,
Young
I
Kippa
hear your
picking up
explanation.
numbers
And do you
again.
know what? I have a level-headed mind, and I do understand that Cole Palmer had an incredible season. And when he's
2
at his
seasons.
best, when
2
he's
seasons.
no, it was half of that.
No,
season.
it was 2
Half
seasons.
of that season.
In his second season, look what he done in the Club World Cup final.
Half, bro.
And even let me add one more stat before you get into what you're
Another
going to say,
fake stat.
because no, his third season, which was supposedly really bad, and we were struggling. He had injuries. He still bagged 10 Premier League goals in a season where he was supposed to be awful. 10 Premier League goals for midfield. So what are we doing here?
Okay,
like
cool,
what
cool,
are we
cool.
doing?
Okay,
here?
cool.
The
I
standards of
understand.
Palmer
Putting Bruno
are
better than
ridiculously
Desiree
high.
now.
No, I understand your point
When he is
genuinely, and
actually-
I do believe that when Cole Palmer's at his best, he is one of the best, bro. Like, that's okay. I understand that. Should in the Euros final, Club World Cup final, even though
Premier League.
Anyway, Premier League in that first season that he had, and the first half of the season that he had in that the season afterwards. I went to the game when you guys smoked Brighton. What's it called? 4-2. Was it?
Yeah, but
and he scored.
even this season, he still
But-
broke records in a bad season.
But
He still broke records.
my whole problem with now I'm gonna do a personal one. You innit? Is if I was to say the exact same thing about Bukayo Saka, because the exact same situation, fortunately, doesn't play for Chelsea. But Saka was carrying or finished lockdown Arsenal Football Club. But if I was to bring the exact same statements you've just said, he's won the Premier League now, you'd start grilling me.
Okay, no.
and saying that he's
I
eating
never
dead
said.
food
I
and
never
disgusting.
said. First of all, I never said Saka's a shit player. I just said. No, I never said Saka's a shit player. I said Saka when Arsenal need him I said Saka in the big games and when Arsenal need him is never there. Which is Palmer. We cannot say that about Palmer. Palmer when he's needed. Palmer in big games is always when we need him to deliver is always there.
So Saka
I
wasn't
can't
there
say the
against
same
Liverpool.
about Saka.
Saka wasn't there against
Liverpool. Isn't even the reason why you got over the line this season.
He is.
So
We got
he's
that. We
not.
got, bro. That win against Fulham genuinely changed the trajectory of our season, and Saka was the main player.
It's
in
not
that.
like I said Palmer's better than Doué, right? And I think Palmer's better than Saka as well.
Okay, wait.
I would still put Doué and Palmer above
Catch him up.
Saka.
Okay, Palmer is better than Doué, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, how many goals did Doué get last season in Champions League final? He got 2. that's the exact same amount of Palmer has in his whole career in the Champions League. Doué has the same amount of Champions League final goals as Palmer has in Champions League.
Palmer's played one season.
No, he
in
played
the
he
Champions
played it with
League.
City.
He
got
didn't
his
play,
first
though.
goal.
One season,
3
How
appearances.
many games are there in the league phase, bro?
Now
He had all the chances to score 2
get
goals.
up their appearances.
3.
Get up there appearances.
Doué's played in 2 Champions League
And he's
finals.
playing
He
for
scored
PSG
2
as well.
goals.
You know, you can't say appearances when he just said one Champions
Where was
League.
Doué?
Champions League final.
Okay, where was
Champions
Where was
League final.
Doué in the Club World Cup final? Because I'm pretty sure he was getting
Yeah,
locked up. He was getting locked up by Mark Cucurella. He couldn't do nothing.
And then
He
the
couldn't
second
do
time
nothing
round,
against
exactly.
Cucurella.
Second time round, what happened when
He
he
was our
2-2?
manager. He was our
8-2.
manager. He was our manager.
But Cole Palmer is this incredible footballer that's better than Saka, better than Doué. He's supposed to be there, bro, doing his thing. Best attackers in the world.
As I said,
If Lionel
as I
Messi-
said,
if
he's
Lionel
still got
Messi-
10 Premier League
if
goals.
Lionel
He's
Messi
still got
had
more
Lionel-
Premier League goals than Saka, who won the Premier League.
Lionel Messi,
Who won the Premier
if
League.
Lionel
I'm not trying to hear it.
If Lionel Messi played under Liam Rosenior, he's still banging goals, mate.
Palmer's not fucking
if
Messi.
Neymar was playing under Liam Rosenior, he's banging goals,
We're
mate.
talking
If
about
Eden
the best
Hazard,
players of all
Eden
time.
Hazard, actually no, I can't even say Eden Hazard because the season you finished 10th, what did he get? Well, I
Nothing.
was going through exactly. Man.
Exactly,
So,
so-
maybe he's just dead as well. Maybe. And
We're
the
talking
Sanchez is
about
better than him.
dysfunctional teams. And as I told you, Palmer still bagged 10 Premier League goals, regardless of how shit he was and how people are shitting on him. Still bagged 10 Premier League goals in the season where he was playing through injury, out with injuries for months, and he still bagged 10 Premier League goals. So, but you all hold Palmer to
Wait, Saka got more
different.
GA
This
than
is
Palmer
how
in
we
the
know
league this
Palmer is ridiculously good because you all
Palmer
hold
got
him to
11.
ridiculous standards.
11, yeah.
You all hold Palmer.
Mark said-
you all
Mark-
hold him to
Mark-
high
Mark-
standards
Mark-
without even realizing it.
Mark-
Saka
So
did-
you all
Saka did
rate
get
him.
more GA.
All of you rate him.
Saka did get more GA than
Mark
Palmer in the
said
league
Cole
this season.
Palmer had
And he was
goals.
out.
I said goals.
And
I
he-
said
Yeah,
GA. I
but
said
GA
goals.
though, because
I
he's an
didn't say
attacking
GA though,
midfielder
I
that gets
said goals.
assists.
I said
Yeah, you
goals.
said goals, but I'm talking about Bukayo Saka now from right wing getting goals and assists. That's something Palmer should be doing as well. And Saka got more, bro.
Saka got
He
that.
said he said Palmer's better than Saka, bro. Allow it, man.
so
Don't you
cute.
dare
This
even
is
try
so
bring
cute,
Foden into this,
bro.
yeah?
You know
why this is so
Because he's
cute?
been a ghost for 2
You know
years,
why
mate.
this is so
Mums, hey,
cute.
when it comes to Palmer Foden,
You
like,
lot can argue between
Palmer
them.
Foden, Palmer's clear.
But you
Saka
know
Foden's
who
like
has the
clear.
crown,
And
yeah?
Saka's
Saka's
clear
You know
of
who has
Foden.
the crown? You know who has the crown?
Saka has the crown, mate.
Phil
Saka has the
Foden.
crown, mate.
Phil Foden has the crown.
Foden's
He's the
shit,
best
mate.
out of the three.
He's been a ghost for
So-
2 years.
No, he
He's been a
hasn't.
ghost
No, he
for 2
hasn't.
years, bro.
They keep saying voice crack. I swear to God, I don't have a voice crack.
Shout Bruno, man.
On my life, I'm trying to say Bruno Fernandes, but you guys don't let me speak.
Bruno Fernandes, he's pushing 40, man.
Yeah,
It doesn't
he's
matter
an
about
old
him
man,
pushing
bro. He's
40.
an
At
old
the
man.
age of 40, he's still better than your Palmer. He's still better than your Odegaard. He's still better than your Phil Frozen. Don't
Okay,
be
can I
putting in-
ask you a question?
You can.
Over the last 3 years,
Bruno Fernandes.
if you put Desiree Doué in the Chelsea team with how up and down we've been and how poor we've been at times, do you really believe Desiree Doué is doing anything close to what Cole Palmer done?
What he did for Ren,
Especially in the league.
What Doué did for Ren when was it Ren? Or, yeah, little Ren when he was coming through, bro. He was cooking for them, their main man for them. He goes in the Chelsea side at 19 when he was doing it. Palmer, I don't know what age he was. He'd do it, fam.
No, you got it completely wrong because at Ren, his numbers weren't even crazy like that.
But
So
he was
you got it
incredible.
you got it
Can we
completely
get
wrong.
back to the transfer talks because we ain't got long left?
Go on,
Alright.
let's go.
Next.
Cole Palmer, fucking love you, Cole Palmer. I'll fucking die for you, Cole Palmer. I fucking love you, bro. I'll defend you with all my fucking heart, bro. I fucking love you, Cole Palmer. Don't worry. When Chelsea are back next season under Xabi Alonso, we'll have you back in the. You was in best in the world conversations at one point, bro. All right, we'll have you back in those conversations. All right, you'll win a Ballon d'Or one day. Don't worry.
You done, yeah?
Yeah, I'm done.
You done with the rage?
I love you, Palmer. I fucking love you, bro. I fucking love you.
All right, next we've got a manager who has just signed for Liverpool Football Club. He's just taken over Arne Slott's position,
Areola.
and it looks like he might be the next man.
He is the next man.
Yeah.
But guess what? He's managing Liverpool Football Club, mate. Yeah. This football club is finished. Mo Salah's left them. Andy Robertson's left them. Konate's about to leave them. He has a whole rebuild. He needs to come to this Liverpool team and sign players. But he wants to go to this club. No one. They have to get rid of Cody Gakpo. It's going to be hard for a team to even sign him. I'm telling you now, Liverpool are in the mud right now. And I'm so happy that they got Areola. I wanted Areola. He's a great
He's a
manager.
good manager.
Liverpool
Look what he
still
did
have a
with
better
Bournemouth.
squad than Man United.
On my life, you just speak
They
for the
have a
sake of
better
speaking,
squad
bro.
than Man
Hey,
United,
listen, yeah. Astrid Red is where it's coming in.
Okay.
You might as well run through there, bro. Right?
They have a better squad than Man United, but okay.
All right, cool. Let's go play for play right now.
On paper.
Isaac.
On paper, Salah's gone. Andy
Okay,
Robertson's
let's
gone.
start from the keeper.
Cool. How many
Keeper.
goals does Alexander Isak have this season? I said it on the
Start from the
internet.
keeper. Start from the
Start from
keeper.
the keeper.
Alisson Lamens. Alisson's better.
No, Alisson's better right now this season. He hasn't even
okay,
barely
but
played.
in general, he's better.
In general, he's
Alisson.
better, but why don't we talk about this season? With the season
Goalkeeper
that just
Alisson
went by.
next.
Centre
Centre-backs.
Lamens. Centre backs. I'm taking
Van Dijk
Lisandro
and
Martinez
Xhaka.
and Harry Maguire.
Van Dijk and Xhaka. Jeremy Jacquet. They signed Jeremy Jacquet. Van Dijk and Jeremy
No,
Jacquet.
no, we're doing.
Like I said, you just
Liverpool.
got a bias to Man United, which is crazy.
No,
man.
so
I hate Liverpool.
Two centre backs.
Alright, cool, let's do
Two
this.
centre backs.
Van Dijk
We got
and
Harry
Jeremy
Maguire,
Jacquet.
Lisandro Martinez.
Jeremy Jacquet.
And I'm doing it off this season.
Jeremy Jacquet.
Lissandro was
especially-
injured.
Okay,
Harry
cool.
Maguire wasn't great this season.
Harry Maguire was great. What you on
No, he
about?
wasn't.
Yes, 100% he was. He played like more than 25 games for United.
He's still
He's
shit.
been great.
He's
He
still-
starts for
he's
you, mate.
still
Wallah, he done the double on
He
you.
don't
mate.
start
He
for
done
us.
the double
He
on
don't
you.
start
He
for
done the
us.
double on
a
you.
lot of players that played for United that have been playing well have all been playing well on the carrot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, left
That's
back,
what I'd
right back.
Right, I mean,
Left
right
back,
back, the
right.
options are pretty shit. You got either Dallo or Joe Gomez.
What you on
Frimpong.
about, bro? You got Luke Shaw. You got
Frimpong's
Luke Shaw.
dead.
Frimpong. They don't like him. It's Dallo and Luke Shaw.
You know, I'll give you Dallo. I'll give you
We
Dallo.
take
Dallo.
Dallo and Luke Shaw.
Dallo
Andy
and Luke Shaw.
Robertson's
I'll give you-
finished.
I'll give you the
Kirkes is
fullback.
finished. Yeah, we
Yeah,
I'll
fullback.
give you Dallo and Luke
Midfield
Shaw.
trio on my life is
Bruno,
Bruno Fernandes,
Szoboszlai.
Szoboszlai, and Casemiro.
And Gravenberch.
Gravenberch is not better than
Casemiro
Casemiro.
don't play for Man United no more. We're talking about a squad, yeah.
No, you, yeah. Okay, copy
Left
maybe.
wing?
Left wing, we'll give it to Matthias Cunha. Easy. They got Cody Gakpo there.
No, Rio
Who else?
Engamoma's.
Engamouma.
Shut the hell up,
He's
bro.
better
Man.
than-
Shut up.
Cunha's
bro.
better.
You just
Nah,
speak for
I'm
the sake of it.
taking Engamouma.
Wallah, yeah,
if you ask me
If
to choose,
Engamouma play more games, then we maybe.
personally, I'm giving
Matthias
it
Cunha is
Engamouma.
not even a left wing, and he still delivered on that left role. Matthias Cunha gets that.
Right wing.
Cunha's the Brazilian Madueke,
Right
I
wing,
told you, bro.
obviously Salah don't play for them anymore, and if you're not giving me Casemiro, I'm taking Brian and Mbemo.
Who's their right wing?
And
Mo
Mbemo plays
Salah's
striker
right.
No, but
for you,
who
though.
else
No, he
played?
played
Oh,
right wing. Did you watch United? Benjamin Šeško plays as
No, he
striker.
played there a couple times.
No, he
Ahmad
hasn't
plays
played a
right
couple
wing,
times.
bro.
It's been Joshua Zirkzee and it's been him. Matthias Cunha has been covering as a striker at times, and Mbemo.
I'll give
yes.
you Mbemo right wing, striker Isaac.
Striker Isak.
Yeah.
Striker Isak.
Or Ekitike.
You,
If
this
it's
is
not
what I say.
Isak,
You've
it's
not watched
Ekitike.
football. You even said Isak over Ekitike straight
Okay,
away.
Ekitike then.
Okay,
Ekitike.
fine. You could take Ekitike.
But Isaac's still like one of the best strikers in the world. Don't.
No, he's
one
not.
season
No, he's
with
not.
injuries
No, he's
don't
not.
change
No, he's
that.
not. No, he's
They don't
not.
change. He's
He
still one
went
of
to
the
a
best
big
strikers
club
in the
and what
world.
has he
So if
done?
Haaland gets ACL for the next year, he's not one of the best strikers in the world.
Isak played a lot of games. Still hasn't
He
delivered.
did- he didn't
We
play
were
a lot of
literally doing
games.
007s on Alexander Isak, mate.
But anyways, do you guys think? I got a question for you guys. Do you think Iriola will be the next manager to take Liverpool into the top 4 again? Maybe to challenge for the
think-
title?
Listen,
think-
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, go on.
Sorry, I think in terms of managers in the league, teams in the league that can compete with an already made Arsenal champions setup, I think Iriola and Liverpool are the best set team to do
Go
that,
to
in my opinion.
carry on. Go to camera DAFC, by the way.
Nah, literally, I just think the way he sets up his team, the way Liverpool fans love to see their team play, it's the most like the synergy between that. I think will be great. So the fans will get behind him on that, and when the fans are behind Liverpool as a football club, they always do well. And in terms of recruitment, well, Ariola's great at that. He got Ryan, he got Krupi, he got obviously he made Semenyo play better. He got Solanke, was it 20 goals in the league or something crazy like that? So he knows how to work with attackers, and I think in a few years, when the team's fully ready, even maybe if Van Dijk's still at it and the players
No,
that they have,
Van Dijk's going to be like 37, 8. He's gone.
yeah, come. But yeah, in a few years he'll be a proper contender.
100%.
Do you know where he's
But-
from?
He's from
In
Spain. Oh,
Yeah.
no, not
Catalonia.
Basque, yeah.
Yeah. Who else is Basque?
Arteta, as well as Xabi Alonso.
He's
Okay,
gonna take over your
there
throne.
was no aura after saying that. Then.
No, I was gonna say.
When he
The
said
story,
Arteta.
the story's there.
No, I know. I wanted to say Arteta. so that
story's
he's gonna
there.
take his their friends as well.
No, yeah, the story's there.
I just wanna
Iriola gave
give
Arteta the
you-
league. Now he's gonna try and take it from him. Like,
I just want to
that.
give you a few statistics on Iriola because I feel like this is absolutely incredible. So, Iriola, after 127 years, Bournemouth have now reached a European competition.
Which is the Europa League.
127 years. Are you mad?
Almost got
Not
them
just
Champions
that,
League.
though.
Yeah.
Not just that. Because across Europe's top 5 leagues, Bournemouth have the highest unbeaten run in Europe. And that is talking more than Bayern Munich, more than Inter Milan. The top is Bournemouth with 18 unbeaten run, Bayern Munich with 15, and Inter Milan with 10. This guy is serious, bro. He's a serious
Man
manager.
United got there, no?
Yeah, but before that, they also went like 14 games without a win.
Did they actually?
They
Yeah,
had
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot. They had a lot of draws.
But I listen, to pick up a season like that is insane.
But again, as I said, he recruited well. In
should've lost
January he
to
got in Ryan. who
Well,
has-
no, he did. I wouldn't say he recruited well. They have a sporting leadership team that takes care of signings. He literally said himself, "I'm a head coach. I don't
he
want
doesn't
any."
do that.
Yeah, he said, "I don't
But,
want any
but,
say."
but you have to give him credit as well because
But as a coach, he's great.
who was their top goal scorer?
bold.
Antoine Semenyo.
Yeah.
And they literally let
big
go of
fighter.
Antoine Semenyo. That was a huge risk if they wanted to get European football this year.
And fun fact,
They've literally left him out of the team And what did they do? They've gone on to make Europe. That's incredible.
Semenyo left and they haven't lost a single game since he left.
That's mad.
I even
That's mad.
remember in Rayo Vallecano days, like he was getting wins against Madrid and Barca.
Facts.
Like he's been a top coach from day, man.
So no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure he'll be the one to compete with Vartel.
I know people are saying it's only been one good season, but I guess we have to see with what he does with Liverpool. I think it's bro, allow me, man. I'm no voice, bro. Like, can't even speak.
Hey, have you seen Chelsea New Home?
Like, come on, bro.
Massive badge.
I still
think
turned up.
That's hard.
That's
I like it.
mad, you know.
I like it.
Look at that. The massive badge in the middle as a pattern. That's
is that? Let me
bare.
see.
That's bare
Oh,
weird. I don't know.
what
I
the
like
hell?
that.
I think it's hard. I like it.
That reminds me of one of Man United.
Oh, because you can't get a sponsor in it.
Probably.
No, Man United have like but we had a sponsor, we had a shop for that. It's like one of Man United's away kits. It was so nice with the big logo in the middle, faded in.
But yeah,
So
let's move
nice.
on to a few other transfers before we finish. Rodgers to Arsenal is looking like it's a possibility. It's looking closer to a possibility. What do you think about that, Thierry?
No, I love the player, man. Genuinely, like in terms of if you want a strong midfielder who can also play on the left wing, I believe he's going to be used on the left wing to replace Trossard. Trossard doesn't have a lot of pace, you know, but he'll drive the ball forward. He'll shoot from anywhere and it could go in. And I think that's what Arteta's trying to do. Increase the players that can shoot from outside the box because we're going to be playing low block teams forever, innit? And
The low block team is saying that we're going to come up against
no.
And then this
In
is
the Premier League, in the Premier League,
this
in
I
the
come
Premier
back
League.
to the point. The Eze signing was the most useless signing you have ever made because you're getting an upgraded version of Eze now. Morgan Rogers is basically Eze, but with 5+ attributes for everything, if that makes sense. Even
and
10.
taller.
10.
And-
Exactly.
and
That's
more-
what I'm
and
saying.
more-
He's a
he
way
wins
better player.
aerial duels.
I was
Like,
saying, he's a
he'll-
way better
Oh,
player
you're
than
getting
Eze.
Do you guys
Morgan
play
Rodgers.
with?
He
Do you guys
plays-
play with
No,
with width? Like, do you play with wingers touchline?
I think Arteta's trying to do the wing foot. I want pace though, man. That's what I want.
Because
Barcola.
Rodgers
So if
doesn't
you-
really suit that profile.
No,
He likes to
for-
cut inside and play in that left-hand half space. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no.
I like Rodgers.
That's
I don't want you to-
because you say Eze, right? And the thing for me why Eze, in my opinion, should play the 10 and then Rodgers on the left wing is because Eze is a much better creator than Rodgers is. Eze is a much better passer in the final third, and that's why he plays in the 10. Rodgers on the wing, he will cut inside and shoot.
Are we
going
going
to
to talk about how Odegaard is 10
I was
times
just
better
gonna
at
say
that than Eze?
What?
just
At what
gonna
you
say
just
that.
talked, creating, passing, being in sync with the game. When I watch Eze as a 10, this brother is never in
I
sync
say
with
even
the
when
game.
he came on, he looked so lazy, did nothing. I say he did, bro, zero impact on the
Where's
game.
the
Do you know,
fight?
maybe I could say that you should with you know how Gahey and Semenyo went to the Bernabeu, obviously their first time in the Champions
Yeah.
League. In that stage, it kind of maybe.
Bro,
crossed
that
over
was
the
1
minute.
month into
Bro,
their
it
what's
was
it called
all of your
signing.
players.
No, no,
He-
I
this
know,
is
I know.
end of the
First
season.
time.
Bro, this brother's
I know,
pushing
it's-
30, fam.
Wallah,
He's 28 years old, bro.
60 million
And
Great
he's
British
just
pounds.
mid.
27.
It's a flop
27,
signing.
bro.
Let's just keep it real.
Thierry, you know
the
if you
fact
do-
that
Without
you're-
him, we don't win the league. So
fact
I'm
that
not
you're
hearing
So
you.
without
even-
Saka, they don't win the league.
The
Without
fact-
Eze,
Yeah, yeah,
without
yeah.
your Chris, they don't
It's
win the
true.
league. Without
It's true.
Bro,
It's true.
Thierry, you know,
It's true.
you know, if you do sign Morgan Rodgers, and even if he doesn't play in the midfield, who would your midfield trio will still be?
For next season, I'd love to see Rice and Miles Lewis Kelly. I know Zubimendi, I think he'll get his chance. So Miles Lewis Kelly, Rice, and Eze. Yeah.
And who would your captain be? Because clearly Odegaard's your captain.
Yeah, no. If the captain has to change, then Rice. From what I see on the pitch, Rice is the candidate. But I've always said I never get involved in those conversations because I'm not there 24/7 with the players.
So you think
Such
Rodgers-
a
Like he can
never get
talk
involved.
about Eze, like he can have his opinion on Eze, but the fact that when Eze and Odegaard are both fit, and every single time in the Champions League finals, proof the fact that he puts Odegaard in every single time, both of them are fit, is proof that Arteta sees Odegaard in way higher regard than Eze. And the fact that you're even considering Morgan Rodgers is proof that Eze's a flop signing.
That's exactly my point.
It's proof.
Rodgers, I think Rodgers will be signed as a left.
You
winger,
signed
so-
Eze
So
to be able to play left or 10.
Exactly.
And that's why you're signing
Rodgers
Rodgers.
is exactly that.
No,
So,
Eze
man,
was
no,
signed to be a
my
10,
point.
bro.
So
Eze was signed
is
to
your
be in
front
the
three
10.
going to be Kai Havertz, Rodgers, and Saka?
I genuinely think we'll sign another left winger.
So then you want to play Morgan Rodgers in a 10,
No,
put Eze on the bench.
fam.
say
You
that,
can have
yeah.
options, bro. Do you know how many
No, but in
times-
your Champions League final
hold
tomorrow.
on. Barcola and Kvaratskhelia are both there in
Champions
PSG,
League
bro.
final, but PSG fans know that their front three is Dembele, Kvara, Doué.
Yeah, when they came in, Barcola was cooking. When
That's
Kvaratskhelia,
my point. I'm telling you, in a Champions League final, your front three. If you sign Liao, yeah, let's say, and you sign Rodgers, who's your front three?
it depends on the game, bro. It genuinely does. That's why you sign two players of different
you're
profiles. They're two wingers of different profiles.
Bro,
It's simple.
they have like 8 attackers already, 9 attackers
No,
already.
he's
and-
not on
and
the
you
side.
Like,
wanna-
imagine we have left back Hincapié and Calafiori. I'd obviously want Calafiori to start in the PSG game, right? But Hincapié was the better suit because of how good PSG's attack is. It's just about how
I'm
what
sorry,
the game is.
you don't. First of all, they've got three strikers. They want to sign another one. Second of all, they have Eze, Odegaard. They want to sign Rodgers. They got Ethan Nwaneri coming back, so they're gonna have 3 strikers, 4 number 10s. How many fucking attackers do
But
you
he doesn't
need,
want to
bro?
sell none of them. I saw.
But apparently, Eze's
Some of them
not a
could
flop.
be sold. Some of them could be sold.
Pa-
Maybe that's
Apparently,
why.
Eze's not a flop.
Hey, you know
But
what?
they're trying
I
to
like
sign
all of
We
these.
won
Morgan
the
Rodgers
league,
and have
and
4
if he's
attackers.
not there, we don't do it.
Okay,
it's not
okay,
the
okay. Enough of
You
us.
would do it
Let's
without
actually
Eze.
finish this and let's talk about some other signings.
Literally 1-0
We've
win.
seen-
Crystal Palace got a winner. 1-0 win against Newcastle. We got the winner. Flip sake, man.
Yeah,
Without them points, we
Eze
don't win
is
the league.
shit.
He's
Shut
shit.
up.
No
He's
one
better
rates
Foden, mate.
Nah, he's not.
No,
He's not
he's
even
definitely
Okay, you know
not.
what? Eze's better for them, bro.
Yeah,
He's not,
Eze's
he's
best
not,
number
he's not,
10
but
in
it's
the world,
okay.
yeah.
Savino to Tottenham is also in talks right now. We were
Why
gonna
did
sign
he
him last
flop?
season for 70 million. They wanted him, but we didn't let him go, and that was a big mistake because now I feel like they're gonna go for. I think like he's gonna go for a lot less. So let me just check quickly. How much Savino is actually looking to go for? What do you guys think about the signing?
To be honest, Kudus, you don't know how he's going to come back in it from his injury, and Savinho's the right winger.
Yeah, and I think Tottenham, this is going to be their 3rd signing as well. Fairs. I don't know why they sent Andy Robertson though. I can't lie, I wasn't a fan of that.
One game a week. He's good mentality.
50 million.
True.
50 million
Oh,
is
he's
looking
playing one
like.
game a week.
Alright, let's talk about Luis Enrique, man.
Yeah, Luis Enrique. Wait. Let me just finish this.
about-
Yeah, Krupi, the man who shattered our dreams. PSG, Arsenal, and Man City want him. Who do you think is most likely to go to?
PSG, who won him?
Krupi. PSG, Arsenal, Man City.
If I was him, I would go to Arsenal.
Nah, if PSG come in like heavy for him,
He would be
he's
one of-
only going to one place.
If
with
you want the
PSG.
spotlight,
He's
if you want to
French.
make a name for yourself, you go Arsenal.
I agree
You?
with that.
Arsenal,
I believe
Willis?
he should go Arsenal.
Where do you think Krupi should
Already
go?
Arsenal legend as well.
Paris.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, I'll say Paris as well.
Okay,
Because
Konate.
I think Dembele's finished. I think next season is his last at top football. Even now
Wow.
he's physically declining.
That's a hot take.
Yeah. I think next season is his last, similar to Rafinha.
Clip right there.
Next, Konate to Madrid. Do you guys think that'll be a good signing for them?
I-
He's not been
I mean,
great.
I mean, he would
100%,
go there and be the
100%.
best.
Rudiger
center.
2.0, let's go. Let's go.
Before the season, people were putting Konate in best centre back in the world conversations. Like,
Bro, why
When
would
the hell? When the
Yeah,
hell
bro,
was
what
that?
the-
comparing
Nah,
him to
he
Saliba,
was-
bro.
he
No,
was-
no,
he
no.
was compared to
Konate
Saliba.
was great for one season, but
Not one season.
no,
he
no,
was great
I
for
just want to
years,
say
and he had one really,
He was
really.
good.
He had one bad season in a dysfunctional
no,
team.
he was world
Konate
class
is
for
a
one
world-class
season.
centre-back.
No, he was
He's a
world class for
world-class
one
centre-back.
season, and he was good in every
But
other
what
season.
season was he world class in?
Bro, last season, not this
But
season. The
before-
one when they
So
were
he
getting
was
out.
a world class. Oh, not world class.
He wasn't world-class.
He was
He
an
was
incredible 21-22 where they were going for the quadruple.
He was just good.
And he was
It
playing
good. It
it.
was
Nah, he
Virgil van
wasn't.
Dijk.
Next
It
to
was
Van Dijk.
Virgil van Dijk. It was Virgil van Dijk.
I feel like Van Dijk. Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
you're
it's
right
Virgil
about that. I
van
think Van Dijk makes a lot of defenders look way better than.
I'm
the
telling
other.
you now,
Nah.
100%. It was Virgil van Dijk.
So he don't look great when he was playing for France as well.
Bro, Van Dijk made Matic.
World Cup as well. World Cup where he was playing in the
Yeah,
World Cup, right?
exactly.
He got to the final.
He's been class for France as well.
And
That
doesn't make
Van
him
Dijk
world
weren't
class. I just
Doesn't
think,
make him world class.
I just think Real Madrid, whenever it comes to signing
was playing.
defenders, Real Madrid
Varane was
recruitment
playing.
is so
and who was
poor.
next to Varane? Upamecano was there.
Yeah,
Yeah, he wasn't even playing.
exactly. And what you guys trying to tell me
Euros,
about
not
World
World
Cup?
Cup, Euros.
Bro, what?
Someone said World Cup.
Yeah,
Euros.
they said World Cup.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
Euros-
saying.
Euros-
You
Euros-
can't
Euros-
name
Euros-
any
Euros-
games
Euros-
besides last
But
season when he
anyways,
was good at.
He's got Araujo's school of thoughts in it.
And yes, you know what it is?
And lastly,
What? I was just gonna say,
Luis Enrique.
I'm just happy to say that this is our final time speaking about Arsenal because World Cup season begins, man.
Oh,
that
thank
is
God.
true.
You might think you're not gonna hear any Arsenal during the World Cup.
Shut up, bro.
We're champions of England, mate. I'm gonna tell you every flipping time, lad.
And you're not champions of
the
Europe.
You know what? End on that. Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that.
You know who we
You'll
are.
never sing that.
We are gonna talk
You'll
about
never sing that.
Champions of England, we know what we are.
Nah, we need to quickly.
Quickly. That's what I'm trying to get
Luis
onto.
Enrique, PSG.
Finally, before we finish,
Can
Luis
they
Enrique,
win
4
3
years.
in a row? Can they match?
Can they? But there's a big hurdle.
Who knows?
Hansi
Julian
Flick's-
Alvarez,
Hansi
Gordon,
Flick's, I'm
Barca.
telling-
Hey, you might go to them.
I know. I'm telling you, it's happening. And once that happens, once we get Bernardo Silva, I don't know, give a shiza about the defense. We're winning it all next season.
All right, boys. If PSG win their third Champions League in a row, are they a better team than the Madrid three-peat team?
It's because I'm a Barca fan. I'll say I don't give. I'm not even.
No, they're
thinking
not.
about the
End off. No, they're not. End off. Real
But
Madrid
I
play
think,
better
I think,
football.
I
The
think
teams are wrong.
tactically set up and the system probably is better.
the teams that Real Madrid beat
Man
are
United-
better than the teams that PSG beat. For
That
example,
horsepower, though.
Juve that time's better than Arsenal
Listen,
now.
You guys
Juve
think...
that time's better than Arsenal now.
Oh shit! At least he said that for.
What's it called?
Oh,
Bayern
Liverpool.
Munich.
Arsenal now.
Bayern Munich.
The
Lewandowski's
Liverpool,
Bayern.
They're better than Inter.
Yeah.
What's it called? And who? I don't know.
Yeah.
Whoever they play in the final is
Liverpool.
they're better than-
Atletico Madrid. They played.
They played Liverpool.
But Madrid played
That
Liverpool.
was early. That was early Liverpool. That I can't lie.
Yeah, but they still had Van Dijk.
Yeah.
And Mane and Salah they did, but that was early
Salah
Liverpool.
got injured.
But
in
look,
that game.
they haven't done it, so it's still a big
Exactly.
question.
And
If they do.
I just want to end off with a question: Who has a better front four, Barcola, Kvara, Dembele, and Doué, or Yamal, Alvarez, Rafinha, and Gordon?
Barcelona.
Right now, PSG.
PSG.
Right now.
I love
Because
that.
We don't know what.
we don't know
I love
what
that.
they're
I love
gonna
that.
look like.
I
We
love
don't
that.
know what they're gonna look like.
actually
Yamal
think-
alone,
Exactly.
Yamal alone is better than the whole of PSG.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually think if you put
On
this,
my life,
this
yes.
PSG team against that Madrid team over 2 legs, I think PSG beat them. I think they scrape it.
They're more established right now.
I
We'll
think
see.
they play football. They play them off the
Listen,
park.
this is why PSG is not going to win the 3-time Champions League. Man United are
You
back.
said no defense, man. I need to ask. What's the worst defense to win the Champions League?
The worst
The
defense.
worst defense to win the Champions League.
Probably Bayern under Flick.
Oh, got your question.
Yeah,
I knew they had
Boateng, Alaba.
Alaba.
As I said,
That's decent though. That's
Right
decent.
back.
There's gotta be a
Kimmich,
worse.
right back.
Because
Left back,
he said he doesn't really
deep.
care about the defense, innit?
Yeah.
But obviously you have your mouth, so like I get it, but you need the defense, bro. Even
Bro,
Messi when
shall I
he was
tell you
winning,
something?
You
I
need
think
the
it's like
defense.
Bastoni,
Yeah,
what
but
happened
even
to
PSG's defense
Hey,
isn't
what
that
happened to
good.
Bastoni?
Defensive. Huh?
Pacho, Nuno Mendes.
Maybe,
Aquino.
conceded
honestly,
5
maybe
goals.
Chelsea 2012, bro. Fucking Cahill and
Tim Cahill?
Gary Cahill and
Was that
David
Boswinger?
Luiz.
Boswinger playing? No, he was.
We
he
had
was hurt.
Bertrand
Defense is
starting
overrated.
left back.
He had
On your
Petr
game,
Cech in
Bastoni.
net, though, man. That guy was
Yeah,
a
that's
demon,
true.
bro.
I mean, we had John Terry before the
Profile.
final,
He's not
but
good.
in the
That's what I
final we had no John Terry. In the final we had to play David Luiz, Cahill, Ryan Bertrand because we play.
Ivanovic got suspended. I saw him.
And I think who was playing? Was Basingwa playing right back?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Boswinger.
that's in the final. You have to get to the final, innit?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You need at least a centre back.
Because
surely.
obviously, if John Terry's there, then it's the best fucking defense of all time, mate.
don't know what is happening.
Just playing around with it too much, mate.
Just flopping down, man.
Oh, honestly, if I was building,
He played in the semi-finals.
if I was
I don't
building
think he
an
played in the finals.
all-time football 11 with all the players from the history of football, John Terry's going in my 2 centre backs.
You know
He's
what?
going in
You
my
know
2
what?
centre
You know what?
100%.
He's going in my 2. I don't care.
Saliba
Sleep
I'm
over,
putting
sleep over Terry, bro.
Are you fucking mad?
Saliba
John
over
Terry is
Terry.
the best centre back in Premier League.
Saliba
history.
over
I can't lie,
Terry, bro.
John Terry is one of the best.
Yeah,
centre
he's
backs
the- I
in
think
the
he's
world.
the great-
Saliba's better, bro.
No.
Nayeem Saliba's better.
Yeah,
He's better than
Saliba is
Messi.
better than-
Saliba's
He's better than any centre back that's ever played for Barca, so I don't want to hear it.
He's better. He's the best. man.
John
he's
Terry
a-
gets in
yeah.
a Barca
he's
all-time
not
11.
better than
You
Bossy, he's not better than Bossy, bro.
know John Terry
Argument,
wouldn't. You know
argue.
John Terry wouldn't accept you. G.
Oh, fuck that.
I mean, that's the best thing.
But yeah, guys, that is the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hype up the video, and let us know what you want us to do in the future.
Saka's better than Messi, bro.
Nah,
Let's have the
don't
Oh
worry.
conversation.
yeah. It's
No,
time.
no,
Have the
bro.
conversation.
Aye,
Don't worry
aye,
now.
producer,
Now.
end
Saka's
it,
got
end
more
it,
big
end
bag
it,
for the